What's up? My name is Mike, and I'm the owner of Grindhouse Video and grindhousevideo.com. Every Sunday at 7ish, I go live on YouTube and I tell you what came in, what's coming in, give you news, updates, rants, reviews, and answer your questions. If you have any questions, please ask, and I will get to those in just a minute. Thanks for joining me. Going to be kind of quickish today. Got some other stuff to do, and yeah. All right, Douglas. Sorry you can't stay for the show. I think this might be one of the first shows since you started watching every week that you're missing. Interesting. I guess I am not important enough. But anyway, let's just go ahead and get right on into it. Let's talk about what came in this week. The email was sent out today. I kind of forgot about it until today. And I also forgot to take my list home. So there's more stuff in here than there is in the email. And it might even be more than what I even remembered or figured out, because I don't have the list. So here we go. This is what came in this week. From Warner Archive Collection, we got in 3 Godfathers. From Unearthed Films, The Abandoned on Blu-ray, comes with the slip. The Absence of Milk in the Mouths of the Lost from partner label, with or without the slipcover. On DVD, we got in from Wild Eye, Amateur Porn Star Killer 1, 2, and 3. We also got in Animation Night in Canada Volume 1, with or without the slip. Another Body, with or without the slip. Assignment Skybolt actually came with the slip from Dark Force. Barbarella on 4K and on Blu-ray, Standard Edition, just a regular old case. Those also came in. The Bed and How to Make It, and it's a double feature with another movie from Distribpix. And this is limited edition. It's like the harder box edition, or just a regular old Blu-ray. One that I forgot because it just kind of came in. I didn't notice that last week when I was putting together my stuff that was coming in and doing this last week. So Black Mask from Eureka US. This is their first title, or one of their first titles out of the 2 after they went with a US distribution. So Black Mask came in. This one has a slipcover. What is this? Blonde. I don't know. I hate it when they don't put the title on the cover. Blonde something or other from Melusine, whatever. The Vinegar Syndrome porn comes with the hard box, similar to whatever their last one was. I can't remember. Can't remember. It comes with a box or without a box. From Warner Archive, The Boob and Why Be Good came in on Blu-ray. This is the other Eureka US title, The Cat and the Canary. Comes with the slipcover. We got in Conan 4K and Blu-ray standard editions. We got The Barbarian and we got Destroyer, both regular old discs, no special packaging. From TerraVision, another one I forgot about, came in The Door 2, and then from Vinegar Syndrome, Dr. Terror's House of Horrors, with or without the slip. From TerraVision, Dreamstalker with the slip. The next round of Skin Max DVDs, Forbidden Passions and Lurid Tales of Castle Queen also came in, along with Galaxy Girls and Petticoat Planet. This one I recommend just for Petticoat Planet. Elizabeth Caton's in it, and she's one of my faves from that era. Also from TerraVision, Game of Killers with the slipcover came in. Going South, the limited edition from Vinegar Syndrome. Graphic Sexual Horror. I believe this one actually came in with the slipcover, if I'm not mistaken. From Synapse. Really good doc about early internet BDSM sites. Like, if you're not into it, I'm not into it. But if you're not into it, it doesn't matter. It's just a really interesting documentary. Hot Spur from Severin and Something Weird. We got in Hughes Sarah, with or without the slip. Inside Little Oral Annie, with or without the slip. It's a Wonderful Knife from, I want to say RLG, might be Image. I don't know. It came in. Job's World, With or Without the Slip. Karate Contra Mafia, With or Without the Slip. King Kong Steelbook in 4K, came in. I almost said With or Without the Slip. The Last Slumber Party from AGFA came in. I just got in the standard edition. I did not get any of the slipcovers. Little Drummer Girl from Warner Archive. We got Lola in from Severin. Lost in Space from Scream Factory, came in with the slip. And the last of the Skin Max double features, Midnight Temptations 1 and 2. We got in from Money Talks from Warner Archive. Monster from Wellgo USA, and I think that's the last on the list. Yep. Now let's move to part 2. Night Swim on Blu-ray and DVD came in. I don't think those came with slips. I might be wrong though. Picnic at Hanging Rock 4K from Criterion. We got a President's Day from TerrorVision with the slipcover, with or without the slip on Rebel. Ronin. We got the 4K UK edition on Mediabook and in Steelbook. Take your pick. The Roundup No Way Out Mediabook limited edition 4K, and then the regular old Blu-ray. Those both came in. Scalper with or without the slipcover. Scarface Mob from Arrow with the slipcover. The Scavengers from Severin and Something Weird. Severe Injuries. This one slipcover sold out. I can't get any more. Don't ask. So it's just without the slip now. Signature Move with or without the slipcover. Singapore Sling with or without the slipcover. Spectres and Maya with or without the slip. Stand and Deliver from Warner Archive. Story of a Junkie with or without the slip. That Cold Day in the Park from Arrow UK. Time of Mourning with or without the slip. Tin Star with slip from Arrow. Tormented from Filmmasters on Blu-ray and on DVD. The United States of Insanity with or without the slip. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. I've talked about this when the Australian version came out. It's an okay movie. Honestly, I think they could have gone a little bit farther with the gore. It was a little bit boring even during the kills, which is not good. But overall, for a really low budget movie, it was kind of fun. I don't know if I would watch it again, but if you haven't seen it, it's probably good. It's probably worth a watch. Witness on Blu-ray Standard Edition. And then World War III with or without the slipcover. I think that's it. It is. That's what I got in this week. There might be more. I don't know. I'll try to remember to add ones that I got in that I didn't go through in the email or here on the show next week. But yeah, I just completely forgot to bring the list home with me. Let's get into what's coming in next week. There's not a whole lot as of right now, but there's some halfway decent stuff. From last week, Death Squad, Mondo Macabro. Like I kind of guessed, it did not come in this week. The Looters from Kino, Minus Man from Kino. Saw Australia. Like I said last week, I probably wouldn't have enough to place the order. I didn't. And I do this week. So this will definitely be coming in this week. Another Mondo Macabro, Special Silencers, did not come in. And then also from Kino, You Never Can Tell. Now let's get into what we should be getting in new this week that's brand new. From Shout Select, Affliction, Borderlands. Okay. Just the standard edition is shipping. I don't know why. But as of right now, I'm just getting in the standard edition. Maybe something happened with the shipment with my distributor. I don't know. But I might have to wait another week for the limited edition. From Umbrella Coffee. I never advertise the numbered slipcovers with these Umbrella releases. Generally, they've been coming in with the numbered slipcovers, but I don't guarantee them because I don't have them in my hand. But that's true on all the rest of the Umbrella new releases in this folder. Fletch and Fletch Lives from Kino. If you haven't seen Fletch or Fletch Lives, you are missing out. They are two of the greatest 80s comedies ever made. Like, so good. So fucking good. And if you haven't seen it, I don't know where you've been. Why haven't you seen it? From Blue Underground, the 4K for Goodbye Uncle Tom, along with the Blu-ray, will be in. High Noon 4K from Kino on Blu-ray and on DVD, or 4K and on Blu-ray. The Invisible Fight from Kino. Misunderstood from Radiance US Limited Edition. Ransom, another one from Umbrella that might come in with the numbered slip. The Sea is Watching. This one was supposed to be in last week, or last time I got a imprint stuff, but it just wasn't. It shipped a little late, but it's in now. The Shape of Night. Or no, it's coming in this week. Fuck. I don't know what I'm saying. The Shape of Night, Radiance US Limited Edition release. Tank Girl, another one that may come in with the numbered slip. Not sure yet. And Workmeister Harmonies on 4K and on Blu-ray from Criterion. And I think that's it. Yep. That's what I'm expecting this week. Will there be more? Probably. Let's see. Thank you for giving us a heads up on the Scratch and Dent sale. Picked up some rare limited sets I was missing. You are very welcome, Brent. That sale, holy shit. We did more sales and orders than we do on our normal boutique label sales. We sold out of close to 200 titles, like just under 200 titles. I have plenty left, and there's plenty more to add. Like just this week, I added more numbers to stuff that was already back there, just from damages that came in this week. I still haven't gotten to all of the damages, so keep checking back weekly. I will be adding more at any chance I get. So, but thank you all for picking stuff up during that initial release of the Scratch and Dent stuff. I've seen some people on Reddit, and they're like, some of these I can't tell what the damage is. Yeah, sometimes it's that minuscule. Like, generally most people wouldn't care if some of the damages that I pull actually got shipped to them. But there's a small percentage of people that will freak the fuck out. And to be quite honest, it's just easier to pull them and not ship them and sell them as damaged than to take that chance. So we are very particular with what we ship out. So if I get a bunch of emails that are like, this obviously was damaged before it shipped. It's like, no, we actually look over everything. Like, I look through it when it comes in, and then you got another person looking at it when he's shipping it. And unless the damage is noticeable, like blatant, it's not shipping. It's getting damaged in shipment, which is why I always say stop using fucking media mail. I make it available because honestly, I need to fucking stay in business. But it's not how I would recommend shipping limited editions. I slept with a photo of Mike under my pillow. Oh, Jesus. You're thinking of the Tale of Tiffany Lust. Thank you very much, Chris. I have a 05 Cannibal Holocaust DVD. It's not numbered. There was an envelope inside. The poster was autographed. Any idea why it wasn't numbered? I have no fucking clue. You will need to ask Grindhouse Releasing. What's up, everyone? Hello. Do the Fletch Blu-rays come with slip? They're supposed to. I do not advertise any slipcovers except for Vinegar Syndrome. You can kind of guarantee that the limited edition will have the slip just because I'm paying extra for it. But any ones that like slip on the first pressing, I cannot advertise it. I don't have it in my hand. I've been burned before and had to send refunds and stuff. Not going to do it again. So no slipcovers are ever guaranteed except for limited edition Vinegar Syndrome, on pre-order until I get it in my hand. Now, if you order it, and it says with slip, it's going to come with a slip. But I also cannot guarantee that you will get, Jesus Christ, fucking brain fart, that you will get mint condition slipcovers. I do not do that. I will, for the most part, for Vinegar Syndrome, because you're paying more for it. But for like Shout Factory, all those other labels, you get what you get. If I were to only sell mint slipcovers, I would never sell anything. Slipcovers suck. If you need mint slipcovers, shop in person somewhere. Are you adding to the scratch and dent randomly as you get through them, or on some schedule? Thanks for the initial heads up. No real schedule. Basically, my day in the store. Mondays I work from home because it's my day to place all my orders and to do just other random stuff. So Tuesday through Friday, basically I go in, I check in all the orders. If there's nothing to check in or I get done and they've still got some time left in the day, then I'll do other things. That's the schedule I have. So there's no guarantee. Like, I'm more than likely every week there will be new stuff added. So like now, as damages come in, it will be added to the scratch and dent sale. And if you're like, I really don't want to pay that much for this one, wait 90 days. Stuff that's not selling on that sale will be put into my normal monthly markdowns. So in 90 days, those prices will start dropping $1 a month until they sell. Like, what I've noticed is there's certain titles that are selling right away when I'm doing that. I mark them down $1 and they just sell immediately. So it helps. It helps sell stuff. So just keep paying attention. Keep checking back. I will say it's the only part of the site that if you search by new to old, you will see the newest stuff added, because those are technically not, like the damaged one, I have not created a listing for it. But stuff that may pop up again may not be seen there, if that makes any sense. Any recommendations for box sizes to move a collection? Asking since you pack your stuff well and moved a big collection yourself. So, due to the fact that I do this for a living, I have access to... I got one right here. Ugh. I have access to these boxes. Right now they're damaged stuff that I gotta clean. As far as used, not damaged, scuffed or broken cases. Anyway, so these are what I use. They're technically DVD 30s. I don't remember the dimensions of them. Come on. Is this one? Yeah. So I had to, for the Scorpion Code Red stuff, some of the stuff needed to be reboxed, and I was running out of 30 counts. That's what I call them. So I ordered some from Uline. You can typically, they're called 30 counts for the fact that a standard DVD case, you can fit 30 of them in there. These are a little bit bigger, but still work. As you can see, more stuff I gotta fix. And these are 18 by 8 by 6. They're good. I love these boxes because they're easy to store. You can stack them pretty high with no issues. And they're kind of made for DVDs and Blu-rays. Now, 30 DVDs will fit, but about 37 to 38 Blu-rays will fit. And, let's see, there's a little bit of room here. Take this stupid thing out. And once you get your Blu-rays stacked up in here, you can stack 2 there and then 2 there. So if you do that, you can sometimes fit 40 in each box. So I get them from Uline. You can probably get them other places that sell boxes, but 18 by 8 by 6. Yep, 18 by 8. 18 by 8 by 6. For the industry, that's kind of the standard, for the most part, the standard box that we use. But yeah, that's how I moved my entire collection in the store. Slipcover is going to be a crapshoot. You're telling me. We'll do my pulls from my personal collection real quick, and then we'll get into announcing the new sale. First off, Mighty Ducks 3. So about a year ago, I became a member of the Disney Plus Club because I really wanted Something Wicked This Way Comes on Blu-ray. And I'm looking at prices online, and it's like $40. I'm like, no, I know I can get it through this fucking thing. So I got that, I got Black Hole, I got Goofy Movie. Like, I got a few initially, and then I've never gotten anything on purpose. I've accidentally gotten a couple things through, the monthly thing, and I'm like, I'm never gonna fucking get rid of this fucking membership because I there's nothing that I really want at the prices that they're selling them at, but the exclusive stuff. And then I got that email where they're like, we're done, and I'm like, load up. I placed like a $200 order just for stuff for me, and this is part of it. I probably would have never bought it if it wasn't $10. So, oops. Anyway, moving on. Next, we've got the Naked Gun trilogy. I'm not a huge fan of Airplane, Naked Gun, movies like that, but there's something about it that I can't get rid of it. That's all I'll say. I don't know why I still have that in my collection. I don't know if I'll ever watch them. I don't know. There's certain things that I'm like, I've tried to purge, and I do purge a lot, but there's sometimes like certain things that I'm like, I just can't get rid of them. This is a great movie. All Cheerleaders Die. It's a great modern movie. It is 2013. Very, very good. Gory, funny, stupid. It's great. I love it. If you haven't seen it, you need to check it the fuck out. This one I haven't seen. Southland Tales. I've heard mixed things about it. I don't know if I'll like it, but I got one that came in that was open. It's a standard version. I'm like, fuck it, I'll keep it because it's now out of print. Both the limited and the standard versions are out of print, FYI, if you haven't picked it up and you want to. And then lastly, from Scorpion, Scorpion releasing Grunt, wrestling movie. This one just looks stupid. I've never seen it, never even heard of it before, but I kind of like 80s wrestling stuff, and I love stupid movies, so I kept it. Let's see. Thanks for answering the box question. You are very welcome. Are you planning on selling or getting replacement UK style cases to sell? So, I did just get in, literally this week, 4K cases, single disc and 2 disc. I've also been stocking up on, well, not stocking up, I needed to reorder regular cases. And then I ordered some that 4K cases for 3 disc that are actually fat. They are the UK style cases for 3 discs. I did not know that when I ordered them. I thought they were the slimmer ones, because I got them for some of the Vinegar Syndrome 4K releases. So I will eventually, I need to go through what I have to replace, which again, it's just one of those projects I do whenever I have time at the end of the day. So I don't know how long it'll take. I haven't gotten the Blu-ray cases from the UK yet. I have some when I first started getting stuff from Australia. Or no, I think I got it from the UK. Yeah, I got it from the UK. I do have some blue UK cases, but I'm running low, so I'm not putting those up until I get a guaranteed, like, I can get more type supplier. And I need to just talk to my sales rep about it in the UK. Until I can get that settled down, these things are so hard to get, I can't put them up. So I gotta see how easily they are to be acquired. They weren't that expensive. After shipping, it goes up. But I think I paid, I don't even know. I don't even remember how much I paid. But it wasn't as much as I thought it would be. But these things are hard to find, especially here in the US. So they might be a little bit pricey just because they're so hard to get. And it's like one of those things that I don't mind making available, but I kind of don't want to make it available. If you understand. So that's why I'm kind of waiting until I get an okay, like, we can get these pretty much anytime you want. So impressed with the light damage items I bought. Stuff was selling so fast. It was selling very fast. Just to give you an idea, on Wednesday, I put everything up at midnight, and our first order was like 12:01, and it didn't stop. It didn't stop all day. We had, let me see, I don't even remember how many orders did we have. What was that? Wednesday? Yeah, that was the day. 373 orders were placed on Wednesday. We sold money-wise twice what we did the week before, just on Wednesday. So honestly, that's why I say thank you very much. It was a huge help to get that stuff out of here, and the money part. Both very, very helpful. Appreciate the update. Yeah, it's a pain to find them for sure, especially the 2-disc ones with the middle tray. Scratching up Bonanza. Yeah, it was crazy. And we're still selling stuff. Just today, I took another, like, 15 titles off that we sold through. So, yeah. Keep it coming. And then let's do my record of the day. This one's a sad one. Friday night, I was just kind of scrolling through social media, which I don't really do often, and saw the news that it was a live feed that had happened earlier in the day, and someone was making it like, hey, just to let you know, this is live. At the time, it wasn't live when I saw it. But we're going back to the Christian music. Probably one of the artists that I've been listening to the most time. Like, I remember getting one of this guy's albums, and he had many different bands. But I remember getting one of his albums back when I was in fucking Christian school, which was, I only went through 2nd through 8th grade. And I don't know how old I was, but it was probably around 88, 89 when the album came out. Actually, that album came out in 87. So it might have been even earlier. I've been listening and loving. I loved this artist before I even understood what was happening. Because he was punk, he was alternative rock, he was kind of acoustic folk singer. He's been all kinds of shit his entire career, and I was sad to find out that Mike Knott died. So for today's record, Mike Knott, Strip Cycle. This is one of my favorite albums from him. It is from Tooth and Nail Records. The vinyl pressing was put out by a small label called Lost in Ohio. They have some good stuff on there. Yeah, it sucks. Mike Knott, R.I.P. man. He's this album, Strip Cycle, is like one of his acoustic albums, and he's such a weird dude that the guitars are a little bit out of tune because his daughter went in and touched the tuning before he recorded, and he just didn't change it. He figured out how to play the songs with it out of tune. So it sounds weird, but it's so good. He also is the member of Idol Level back in the early 80s. I think it might have even been in the 70s, like 79, somewhere around there. Only released one album, maybe a 7-inch through that band, and then joined the Lifesavers and did a few albums as Lifesavers. And then he changed and went a little bit, that was more punk, then changed him a little bit more like artsy art rock, and went changed the name to LS Underground, and then changed a little bit more standard alt rock, and changed the name to LSU. And then he was a member of a band called Bombay Babies, and then he was also signed to Elektra at one point in the mid to late 90s, with his other band, Aunt Betty's, which was a bunch of different Christian rock artists that put out a regular old album, regular rock and roll, had some cursing on it and all kinds of shit. But he was just a really cool guy. I saw him play once live at the Refuge in St. Pete, and that show was extremely memorable. Like, it was fucking crazy. At one point, it was just him and a guitar, as far as I remember. He might have had a drummer playing with him. I don't quite remember it, but the only thing I remember from the show, he has a song called Kitty that he did on his Rocket and a Bomb album and the Aunt Betty's album. And the song is about, like, the Rocket and the Bomb album is about people in his apartment complex. Like, he lived out in LA, and he just had weird people living in his apartment complex, so he wrote an entire album about it. None of it really has anything to do with Christianity, which is why I loved him. He didn't care. He didn't have to talk about Jesus, even back then. That's what I loved about him. But also, he has a song called Kitty, and Kitty is a lady in his apartment complex that was always cooking, and it always smelled weird. But her husband disappeared, and so the song is about, are you cooking your husband? Are you getting rid of the body? And during that song live at the Refuge in St. Pete, while he's playing the song, in the middle of the song, he turns around, grabs a can of Campbell's Thick and Chunky soup, opens it up, and just pours it all over him and, like, rubs it all around, and then takes a teddy bear later and guts the teddy bear and rubs the stuffing all over him. And that's what he smelled like the entire rest of the night. When he was signing all my shit, that's what he smelled like. He was a very interesting guy. So I was very sad to hear that Mike Knott died. Like, he's been a part of my life since I was literally a kid. So, R.I.P. Mike Knott. Hate to hear that about Mike Knott. Got any Michael Sweet vinyls by chance? I got some Stryper. Not a big fan of his solo stuff, and I don't even know if any of them got re-released on vinyl. But I do have some Stryper albums I've had forever. I've got Soldiers Under Command on white, In God We Trust, and then I got a bunch of 12-inch singles. So yeah, I do have some Michael Sweet. Enjoy your album highlights of the week, as they are almost always new to me. They're new to pretty much most of the people in the world. I listen to a lot of, especially back in stuff in my Christian days, I listened to a lot of stuff. I just looked, my first order says 12:01 on Wednesday. I was ready. Thanks again. Great sale. Thank you very much, Brent. You might have been the one that I saw at 12:01. All right, so now we're going to talk about the sale. Thursday, midnight, meaning Thursday morning, Eastern Standard Time. For right now, so just in case you know, wherever you are, it is 7:37 right now. The sale will go live. This is a sale with a company that I've worked with for years. I got all their stuff. Well, I had to add a lot to the website. But I carry most of their stuff, and I've never done a sale with them. And it's kind of weird, because it's probably the easiest company to get do a sale with. We just never did it. It just never worked out. So, the label this week, or this month, MVD. MVD Rewind, MVD Classics, MVD VD Marquee, MVD Visual. There's some stuff that I've never sold before. I added a lot of titles specifically for this sale to the website, and all of that will go live. Again, as always with every fucking sale, slipcovers are not guaranteed. Most of the product I do not have in stock. Everything is marked down 50% off manufacturer retail price. So if I sell it for 15, it's going to be 10, because full retail is $20. There's a lot of good titles in there. Let's look at what is in the MVD sale. Let's see, tagged with MVD sale. All right, so this is going to be alphabetical. Let's see what we got. Abominable, not a terrible movie. I like Abominable. Action USA. If you missed out on the Vinegar Syndrome release of it, you can get it on Blu-ray or DVD. Some new titles that are being added. One that's actually really good. I saw it fucking forever ago when it first came out. I don't even remember how I saw it, why I watched it, because I'm not a fan of the band. Anvil, the story of Anvil on Blu-ray and DVD. Those are going to be available. Really good doc. Whether you like Anvil or not, I really enjoyed it, and I've never listened to Anvil. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. We got Basic Instinct 2. Barbershop 1 and 2 and Beauty Shop all got added to the site. Beer League, Black Eagle, Blast, Blood Fight, Ironheart double feature, Boogie Boy, Bright Lights, Big City. I'm not going to go through all of them. Let's see, Cutting Class 4K and Blu-ray will be a part of the sale. Dahmer. Let's see, Dirty Laundry, Disturbing Behavior. Great movie. If you missed out on this Scream Factory version, you need to pick it up. It's such a good movie. If you've never seen it before, what are you doing? The Drive, not the 88 Films one. The Drive Blu-ray will be available on Blu-ray and on DVD. I See You, great movie. It's kind of like more of a thriller, Sylvester Stallone. If you haven't seen that one, you should check that one out. Ghoulies 4K and Blu-ray, Ghoulies 2 Blu-ray and DVD. What else we got? Let's go to the next page. Jack Frost 2, both on Blu-ray and on DVD. Jailhouse Wardress Blu-ray, Joysticks DVD. Men at Work, Miami Blues, Mikey, Mind Games. Mind Games is actually pretty good. I watched it for the first time when it came out on Blu-ray. Really good thriller, kind of like a hostage type thriller. Mortuary, starring Bill Paxton, right? Is he in that? Yep. So Mortuary starring Bill Paxton and the Mortuary from Tobe Hooper from 2005. Both of those on Blu-ray and on DVD will be for sale. Natalie, Escape from Hell, My Samurai, Nemesis, and then the Nemesis 234 Blu-ray. Both of those will be available. One Dark Night, the Sarah Michelle Gellar Possession movie, Redline that came out fairly recently, Savannah Smiles. Honestly, when this came out years ago on Blu-ray, I got a screener of it, and I'm like, I'll never watch this. And then I just like put it in and realized that this is a movie that I watched when I was a little kid 150 times. Like, holy shit, I've seen that movie so much. Great movie. Great family movie. Great kids movie. Great adult movie. Not adult like fucking movie, but adult movie. Speaking of Michael Knott, there is a correlation between Michael Knott and one of the movies in the sale, Shadow Builder. So when that came out on Blu-ray, I put that one on. and I think I put it on while I was working at the store. So I'm kind of paying attention to it, doing work, kind of paying attention to what's going on, doing work. That's how I used to watch movies, basically trying to keep up with everything coming out. Shadow Builder then starts, there's a scene in the middle of the movie, might be a little bit toward the end, where I'm like, holy fuck, this is Michael Knott. One of his songs is in the movie. And the movie's, from what I remember, halfway decent. Ski Patrol, another one that's really good. Snapdragon, starring Pamela Anderson. This one never really picked up in sales, even when it was released. It's a really good thriller. I really like that movie. Probably guaranteed, besides the Ghoulies and Cutting Class being the top sales for the entire thing, including Swamp Thing 4K and Blu-ray in the sale. My prediction for the top 5 in sales is going to be Split Second. That has consistently sold since it was released, and it's a pretty good fucking sci-fi movie if you haven't seen it. The Go-Go Boys, Inside the Story of Canon Films documentary, House on Sorority Row, Blu-ray and DVD. Last American Virgin, great, kind of depressing sex comedy from the 80s. Return of Swamp Thing. We got Vengeance, a Love Story, starring Nicolas Cage. One of the newer ones that came out fairly recently, Vile, on Blu-ray and DVD. Highly recommend this movie. So fucking good. Really gory. Kind of has a Hostel type feel to it, but it's really good. And then stuff that I've never carried before and never would carry before, but I've added it to the sale just in case you guys want to pick them up cheap. Where the Red Fern Grows. Why not? Who is Harry Nilsson and why is everybody talking about him? Blu-ray and DVD. And then Witch Trap, in case you didn't pick up the Vinegar Syndrome version, you can pick up the MVD Rewind version. And then Wind Rider, Wind Talkers, new one to the site, Zeroville, starring Ving Rhames? Is that? No, James Franco and Megan Fox. Those are super cheap, actually. I'm selling the Blu-ray for $7.50. So, a ton of stuff. So, there you go. MVD sale. Never done an MVD sale. So I'm kind of excited to see how this goes. I think it might be pretty good since I haven't done an MVD sale. Oh shit! Hold on. I lost the chat again because my phone went to sleep. Hold on, let me see if I can get back in here. There we go. You got that De Palma and De Niro set, didn't you? Yeah, Brent, fight it out amongst yourselves. MVD has a lot of good titles at great prices, and they're going to be even better because they're going to be half off. Hard to go wrong with all those MVD titles. There's a lot of really good movies in the MVD catalog. For more mainstream stuff, Rain Man 4K and Blu-ray is going to be in there. So yeah, a lot of good titles. There's about 200. Actually, no, the spreadsheet's still up. 213. Or actually, technically, because the titles, the headers, 212 titles have been added to the sale. Now, I got to go through those and then now check their inventory and take some of those off. So some of the ones I mentioned just now might not be a part of the sale because the MVD doesn't have inventory. Just be aware. I don't know any of those titles because I haven't looked. So, a bunch of stuff I've been wanting to pick up. Going to be a great sale. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoy it. Starts at midnight Thursday morning and ends at Sunday night at midnight. So I'll give you an update on how the sale's going next week on the live show. But yeah, I got to remember what box this was in. And then, in case you were wondering, does Mike really listen to all that old Christian music? I've read this twice, front to back. And actually, I'm gonna And you can look online to make sure I'm right. I'm going to pick a random page. The first artist, Industry 11. I never really listened to them. Hold on, let's get to one that I've actually listened to. The Insiders. They're a ska punk band. Tony O'Kay also was in the non-Christian music scene. He's actually pretty well regarded in both scenes. I never really listened to him. Singer-songwriter, I don't even know who to compare him to because I really don't listen to a lot of that stuff. But yeah, let's go to another page. Jennifer Knapp, Knapp. She was a kind of like light adult contemporary singer. Mighty Clouds of Joy is a black gospel group. Yeah, those two. Michael O'Mardian. He was like adult not even adult contemporary, like boring old people music. PAX 217 is a punk band. Rainy Days was a weird, not quite good alternative jangly pop band. Rose Blossom Punch was another band from one of the Sprinkle Brothers. I think it was Aaron, and Aaron was a part of Poor Old Lou. Poor Old Lou, their original singer was Jeremy Enoch from Sunny Day Real Estate. Yes, I do know all this shit about Christian music. Why? I don't know. It's stuff that's stuck in my head. But yeah, it's actually a really interesting book. It tells about some controversies and stuff like that. But yeah, it goes up to basically right around when I stopped listening to Christian music. That's how much I read books. I don't even remember what side of the book you gotta look. 2002. So yeah, that's right around when I got out of Christian music. So, you know, I know about, or I know something about almost everything in that book. Why? I don't know. It's just the way my brain works. All right, that's all I got. We'll come back next week and we will kind of give you an update on how the sale's going and do this all again and tell you what came in, what's coming in, give you news updates, rants, reviews, and answer your questions. Thank you very much for joining me. We will see you next week. Hail Satan. Peace out.